Hello everybody. Mini LED XDR display versus LCD standard iPad Pro display. Which one is better? Where are the differences? Let's get started. Here you can see the different color tones of these red fruits are much more nuanced on the left side, which is the XDR Mini LED display, compared to the old iPad Pro display. It's just a little bit more punch in these colors, more brighter as well as darker colors. So definitely a noticeable difference here. When the video proceeds, you will also notice that especially the dark areas, as we can see them here, are much better on the left side, where you get a pitch black, versus on the right screen you have this grayish background color, because the old LCD display is not as good as the new Mini LED to create a black background color. And this becomes even more noticeable in this example here. See how the single light brightens up, and on the right screen everything turns into a grayish background. So the mini LEDs definitely make a difference here, and it's, especially in a darker environment, nice to see how close it gets to an organic LED screen. Peak brightness on the top left corner, look at the light here, definitely a difference as well. So that's another advantage of the mini LED display. It has a higher peak brightness, and you will notice that all over the video, whenever there is, let's say, a flame or a brighter screen like here, the peak brightness definitely is very noticeable. Another here as well, the background black versus gray. Another way to see how the left screen is much brighter, as I even was able to record it, is if you look at the keyboard, how colorful and illuminated it is, because the left screen is just so much brighter with HDR content. So it's really a significant difference. And unfortunately, I had to make a call here between showing the brightness of this device versus showing how well it covers the dark and shady areas. So that's a trade-off, and I can tell you, in reality, the XDR display has even better capabilities to darken the shadow areas and to highlight the peak brightness. So I would say double what you see here and you get the real experience. Here the flames, all the details, and the real peak brightness on the right bottom corner. There is a significant difference between left and right screen. Again, that's one of those situations where I felt like that's just a big leap forward in terms of display quality. The colors overall are, I would say, equally good on both devices, but just because the contrast is better on the XDR screen, and the local dimming zones are just way more, it simply looks better on each and every single scene that when I watch this video here. So notice again, the light is beaming around, and the keyboard is illuminated like crazy, and on the right screen you don't have that effect. So I would say overall it's definitely a significant improvement, and the last image or the last scene of this video shows again how excellent this dark screen gets compared to a standard LCD display. Look how the right display turns into a dark blue screen versus the left side, which is pitch black, and only around the text is a little bit of blooming, but it's a massive improvement compared to the old screen And what I will show you now is another recording of the same video, but this time my camera settings are a little different, and in my opinion they reflect the reality of the screen brightness and the screen darkness a lot better. But unfortunately you will see that the regular content of this video is harder to see. It all looks like it's overexposed, and therefore I decided to not use it as main footage here. But I think it's still another nice comparison for you guys to see how much brighter this display is. Look at the keyboard. It's really it's so colorful based on the scenes, and the right one, it just stays dark. And whenever you see a darker scene with a lot of shadows, then you see all this grayish, dark bluish, like here on the right screen, which looks so much worse compared to the new XDR Mini LED screen. Okay, I hope you liked that review. I hope you liked this comparison. If so, let me know, give it a like. I'm curious about your experience. Leave a comment and have a wonderful day.